Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. Today we have a little PowerPoint presentation by this woman. Being single can be hard, just like my banana, but the search for love may be harder. Alright, let's take a listen.
I'm going to start by saying something completely unsurprising. Dating is really hard. Today, it involves a lot of swiping and messaging and meeting up with strangers. It can also just be really emotionally draining to keep getting excited about a prospect and then disappointed all over again. Especially if you've always imagined a partner will be part of your future. It can feel like without that person, you're just waiting for life to start. Researchers told me that this can be a kind of ambiguous loss, which means
Researchers told her, guys, specifically her. The first things the researchers did before posting this was telling her. So she must be very important, alright? Let's listen to that again. What did they tell her?
ambiguous loss, which means that because you don't know whether to keep hoping or to let go, it's hard to get closure and to grieve. So some people decide to just quit. I recently talked to people who want a relationship but have sworn off dating altogether. They just wanted to close the door in their mind so that they could finally move on. And they all told me that they'd found some peace without the anxiety of worrying whether someone would text them back or whether they said something wrong. They actually started.
I mean, guys, let me just say that women have hundreds of options, you know, as you already know and you're aware of. So how big of a loser do you have to be to have that many options and still end up disappointed in dating? Can you imagine if, for example, you had 200 job offers, you know, and you somehow you managed to not only not find a job, but get disappointed? Like, it really must suck to be that much of a loser.
They said something wrong. They actually started investing more in other parts of life too, making new friends and spending more time with family, taking spontaneous trips just for their own enjoyment, surfing. They were really more present for everything other than dating and thinking about not having a partner. They still felt some sadness, and of course to some degree their loss was still ambiguous because some part of them kept hoping. But they had made a choice for themselves, and they'd faced a possibility that I think a lot of us don't want to acknowledge, which is that romance takes luck and that it might not work out for all of us. For me, the big takeaway was that none of us gets to design our perfect life. We all have disappointments, but it's still worth finding meaning wherever you can get it and moving forward with your head held high, and you could end up having a really beautiful life either way.
No, dating takes luck only for men. After you've done your progress, then it becomes a roulette. There are X amount of women that are not enough for all the good men out there, so it's just luck. Are you going to meet her in the 2 seconds before she meets some other guy that is going to instantly wife up this good woman? For women, it's not luck. For women, it's a formula, it's an equation. If you do A, B, and C, you're going to find a good man. It's that easy. A, B, and C being if you're pleasant to be around, if you're feminine, if you don't have a large body count, right? If you do that, you are going to meet a man. But anyway, let's not put that much accountability on them. They're not ready for it yet. Let's move on, guys, to a blondie. And let's see what she has to share with all of us.
Oh my god, I did the worst thing ever. I'm literally pacing around my apartment because I did the worst thing ever to a man, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know how to fix it, and I'm freaking the fuck out, and I don't even care that I look like this right now. I need your help, okay? I am talking to a man that I really like that plays a sport, so he's not where I am. We aren't exclusive. We aren't like, we talk like twice a day, like not like that often, whatever, talk about like, hey, how are you, whatever. But I do like him because when I see him, I like him. I went on a date last night with somebody and I texted the old guy, the guy that is not even here right now, that I'm still talking to, that is playing a sport. I texted him saying, question, did you make it home okay? I'm sorry that you're a walking zombie because it was worth it. Thank you for dinner. Thank you for drinks. And thank you for a great date. I texted that to a man I'm talking to that's not even in the same country. And I edited the messages, but he can see if he presses edit, he can see the first message.
So really reinforcing the stereotype that blonde women are dumb bimbos. Now this woman, guys, she has the attractiveness. Let me pull that down a bit so you can see her. She has the attractiveness going on for her. Is she feminine? Probably not, but let's say she is. But she's lacking in the C department, which is don't have a large body count. You know, if this woman didn't have a large body count and she's feminine and she's attractive, she will have a man right now. Instead of doing that, instead of securing a man, securing a family, securing a future, she is dating all the bad boys, not being exclusive with them, speed running, getting AIDS, you know. So she's gonna end up single with 7 cats and 8 STDs.
So I told him to call me when he sees this, but he's probably training and he probably won't call me for like 7 hours. And I want to crawl on the floor and literally jump out the balcony and die, but I can't.
How about you?
And I don't know what to do and I need your help. Please, what the hell do I do?
The balcony stuff sounded pretty well to me. Again, gentlemen, she is pretty. She could be with a man right now and for all her life, if she chooses right. But instead, she is chasing the bad boys. A very sad story, if I would care. Now let's move on to another blondie. This one happens to be British, and let's see what she has to say to us, and then we'll move on to our article.
Do you know what gets me? These boys, and I'm going to say boys because they don't act like men, right? They actually get off playing women. And when I say playing women, I'm talking you meet someone, they tell you they like you, they tell you when they know. You know, you talk about dating, you talk about your situations, you know. They tell you that they want to move things forward and they want to start getting to know you properly and dating. You meet up a few times, you end up getting close and being intimate with this person to actually find out the whole situation's just one fucking big lie.
Oh no. It's the same trick, really. Guys, all these chats, they're a one-trick pony. They're not these, you know, 3D chess players that trick these women. It's always the same crap. Oh, I'm interested in you. I might commit, but I don't know yet. Oh, I pumped and now I'm dumping you. It's always the same thing. Just secure the commitment up front before you spread your legs, and you'll literally dismiss all these problems. If these guys being massive red flags from 2 miles away wasn't enough.
They tell you, oh no, they haven't, you know, they haven't been in a relationship for ages, you know, they haven't been seeing anyone for ages. Fucking bullshit. They'll be seeing you knowing they see a different girl the day before, acting like that's a normal situation, and that's how you treat women. They'll get you catching feelings knowing full well they have 0 intentions of being with you. They have 0 intentions of being genuine and real with you. And when you do fall and you realise their behaviour and you catch them out on their behaviour, you're the one having to pick up the pieces again after you trusted yet another person to walk into your life and fucking stamp all over your heart. And then men are confused as to why.
Alright, before she continues, guys, again, I must say, how big of a loser do you have to be, have hundreds of options at your disposal, and somehow choosing the bad ones over and over again? Can someone explain that to me?
And then men are confused as to why we're so hard to let our guard down. Why is it so hard to trust? Because when we do trust, we get fucking hurt. That's the problem. When we do trust, we get played. We get treated like absolute shit. Because the people that we trust, they want their fucking cake and eat it. They have no respect. So then when we do meet somebody that is kind, caring, and different from the rest, we don't know what to fucking do because we're so used to these fucking fuckboys that just want to treat us like shit. And then we lose out on actually finding real love with somebody because we're so messed up because of the situation.
I mean, she just said it. These F-boys that treat us like crap. Well, first question, why are you engaging with them? You know, it's a valid question, but again, guys, don't hold women accountable.
We lose out on actually finding real love with somebody because we're so messed up because of the situations that we've been in. Them boys need to actually think, you know what, if I had a little girl, I want somebody to treat my little girl the way that I'm treating women. Because if you can't answer that, you need to take a good fucking look at yourself.
Guys, did the piano music get you in your feelings? Sorry for that. Well, guys, you just tell me, alright? Here's a solution for all these ladies. You just tell me who is holding them at gunpoint to choose the bad boys, right? Just tell me, I'll send Ampu to bite their nuts and we'll be over with it, alright? And nobody will be forcing anymore these women at gunpoint to choose the bad boys. So they can go for the good men. I hope you like my solution. Anyway, having a good laugh with the boys here. Let's move on to article story. You really have to settle to be with someone. So I, female in my mid-20s, have been using dating sites and meeting people in real life for about 3 years. So body count at least 20 to 30. I haven't really had a proper relationship. Most of my quote-unquote boyfriends lasted 3 to 4 months before we eventually split. Wow. But they did split you. Very nice, right? So again, guys, a woman mid-20s, already damaged goods, it's over, point of no return, hit the wall, it's over. I have realized it is indeed quite difficult to find someone my age who will be on the same wavelength with me regarding job, lifestyle, taste. I'll tell you what is hard. To find a woman my age that hasn't slept with half the city. That is hard, right? I have quite a busy life myself, so I thought I'd have better luck getting a friends with benefits. Oh, what a good decision. That will impact your future husband so positively. Jeez, they are fucking dumbasses. Anyway, well, I was wrong. No, you don't say so. I was only able to spend 1-2 nights with all of the gates I met with such intentions. One found himself a girlfriend, another was too worried about getting an STD, well, no shit. A couple just ghosted, slow faded me without explanation. So she's just giving away her body to all of them, guys, all of them. Oh, please, break my back, please. I just want some little validation from the chats. And they're just pumping and dumping her. This woman is the equivalent of the public toilet. Very disgusting. The last straw that really broke the camel's back, I'm gonna break your back if I see you, was just last week when I hooked up with the neighbors. Just about everyone, guys. The bad boys at the clubs, the neighbors, the friends with just everybody. These women's vajuju is like the gates of a medieval city, alright? Just everybody walking in between them. We had great chemistry. I sort of agreed to make it regular. When I found out about his about his powder addiction, it got so bad, he's completely out of it during his calm downs and can't communicate properly, let alone have S3X. So again, this woman, after all her bad experiences, decided to go with the doctor that treats his mother well and has good values. No, guys, she went with the guy who's addicted to powder and can barely keep his eyes open. Just good decision after good decision. Somebody want to wife this woman up? I have another match. I really don't know how it happened because I don't remember giving him a like. But we got on surprisingly well, despite him being quite a bit younger than me and not my taste at all looks-wise. I had something similar with my last proper boyfriend. He wasn't my taste, but I agreed to start dating because he was nice and so into me. So, the question is this it? Do I just go against my gut feeling and try to hit it off with this guy? You know, this guy that is not really my taste because he doesn't have 16 tattoos on his chest and he doesn't beat his mother at home. So, I don't know, should I go with a nice guy, you know, this boring guy? Is it time to settle, gentlemen? I have hard time coming to terms with the fact that apparently I have to settle for someone who is not quite what I want, so as not to end up alone. And that's what you are for these women. These broken women, that's what you are to them. It's a settlement plan. It's a retirement plan. Oh, you can provide. Alright, guess I'll have to let go of the life of getting my behind broken by all these bad boys to... Alright, I mean, you can do something for me, you know? I'll keep you around for company like a dog on a leash. I'll manipulate you in each way I want because you're a simp. so you have nothing better than me, and I'll just use all your money, and then I'll divorce you and take half your crap away. That's what you are for these women. It's not like I have crazy standards either. Yeah, just be a drug addict. It works fine. I just want someone who will be my type, have some sort of job, and not do substances that much. Too long, didn't read. It seems like I only have luck, gentlemen. I only have luck dating guys who aren't my taste. My hell. Do I just settle for less so as not to end up alone? What a trash of a human individual. It's luck, guys. The 78 times that she ended up with bad boys is just luck, apparently. Damn. The universe, guys, is at it again. You know, this woman wants to just find a guy who loves her, but the universe keeps sending her way substance addicts and people who only view her for her body. Oh, he done? It's not the universe. It's she that's looking for friends with benefits and looking for bad boys that only last 2 months before they leave her. Alright, guys, alright. Again, we can't hold women accountable because modern women are the equivalent of a little child that apparently wants to have no responsibility over her actions. So, I don't know. I guess women are children now. Anyway, they still want the authority of a grown-ass man, so I don't know about that. But gentlemen, what do you think about this video? Leave me your thoughts down below. Come check me on Patreon if you want to support the Desert Mummy, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.